Despite extensive media coverage of its destruction, the Leopard continues to serve as the Ukrainian army's primary battle tank for launching counterattacks against Russia on the front lines. Germany, along with Denmark, will soon deliver dozens of Leopards to Ukraine within the next few weeks. The announcement was made by German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius on Monday, July 3, 2023, coinciding with Russia's claim of destroying all Leopards previously sent by Poland and Portugal to Kyiv. The forthcoming Leopards belong to the 1A5 variant, which is technologically inferior to the heavily damaged Leopard 2. Nonetheless, Ukrainian Defense Minister Oleksiy Reznikov maintains a highly optimistic outlook on the capabilities of these tanks in combating Russia. The minister even draws an analogy between the upcoming tanks and a pack of leopards, symbolizing the animal's pride, strength, and appreciation for equitable encounters and satisfying nourishment. Reznikov's optimism indeed stems from strong reasons, considering Leopard has long been praised as one of the world's finest combat tanks manufactured in Europe. The Leopard surpasses numerous Soviet-era tanks used by both Russian and Ukrainian forces in terms of advancement. Even earlier iterations of this tank feature contemporary optics, such as thermal imaging for day and night operations, magnification capabilities, and a laser rangefinder for target tracking. Its comparatively low maintenance requirements have also led experts to believe that these tanks could swiftly assist Ukrainian forces. However, recent developments on the battlefield have indicated otherwise. Various videos circulated by the Kremlin have proved that the formidable feline known as the Leopard doesn't always possess its legendary 9 lives. Leopard tanks have faced prostration at the hands of Russian K-52 helicopters and Lancet 3 drones in previous encounters, indicating that even a top-tier tank like the Leopard is not exempt from having weak points and won't be the magic bullet Kyiv was hoping for. So what is wrong with Leo? Why did it fail in Ukraine? While some opinions link this to the alleged superior skills of the Russian army compared to the Ukrainian army, citing that it's not the gun but the man behind the gun, Leopards are in fact operated by NATO's well-trained unit, the 47th Assault Brigade. Hence, it might be considered premature to say that this tank is in the wrong hands. European countries, particularly Germany, are reportedly quite disturbed by the fact that the Leopard is easily destroyed. However, some information during the early period of the Leopard's destruction in the hands of Russia indicates that the suppliers of Leopard to Ukraine might have anticipated this to happen. According to a report gathered from insider knowledge both in Russia and Ukraine in April 2023, the donated tanks had not undergone thorough inspections. It stated that many of the tanks had been stored unused in warehouses for years or hastily repaired before being delivered to Ukraine. Certain tanks that were promised had been obtained from storage, giving rise to concerns about the preparedness of these pledged vehicles for combat. In fact, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has also been informed by the country's top military officer that several Leopard tanks failed in their initial operation and the provided artillery shells are of inadequate quality. And what's more surprising is that these tanks with questionable quality are not old versions but the latest model, the Leopard 2A4. Following the increasing number of Leopard tanks disabled by Russia and Western concerns that Russia may hijack their advanced technology and replicate the tank engines they managed to acquire, further speculation arises that the West intentionally transferred tanks with older parts to Kyiv, preventing West advanced technology from falling into Russians' hands. Interestingly, this opinion came from an internal source, an ex-German colonel. Although it has been confirmed that the upcoming dozens of Leopards to be dispatched to Ukraine are the older 1A5 series, to avoid further embarrassment and improve the reputation of Leopard tanks in the eyes of the world, the West might send tanks with newer parts. Then, does this mean the Leopard will be unbeatable? Unfortunately, no. History reminds us that every weapon of war can be defeated in some manner. The notion of a perfect or invincible weapon does not exist. This top-notch tank still has areas of weakness. The primary drawback of the 42 tons, modern 105mm main gun, and four-person Leopard 1A5 is its relatively thin armor according to modern standards. The steel armor measures a mere 2.75 inches in thickness at the front of the turret and less than half an inch on the sides and back of the hull. Due to the absence of tungsten or uranium elements that enhance the toughness of modern tank armor, the Leopard 1 is relatively lightly protected. Consequently, some observers in 2023 no longer classify it as a tank, but rather consider it a mobile gun. If Ukrainian tank crews are astute, they will deploy their Leopard 1A5 in a manner that capitalizes on the tank's strengths while minimizing their weaknesses. This entails utilizing the Leopard 1S to provide fire support for rapidly advancing mechanized infantry. It also means refraining from engaging Russian tanks directly, as Moscow's 125mm main guns would easily penetrate the Leopard 1S thin armor. The need for enhanced armor protection and a larger main gun led to the development of the Leopard 2. However, the Leopard 2A4 retains an older boxy turret configuration that offers less protection against modern anti-tank missiles, particularly for the rear and side armor, which are generally more vulnerable. Tank enthusiasts have also highlighted several weak points in the construction of the Leopard 2. These weaknesses include the gunner's primary sight, which is essentially an opening in the crucial frontal armor of the turret. Additionally, the crew compartment is protected by rolled homogeneous armor, making the entire turret susceptible to enemy fire, particularly in asymmetric warfare conditions. Another disadvantage was mentioned by the former head of the main automotive and armor directorate of the Russian Defense Ministry, Colonel General Sergei Mayev. The weight of the Leopard 2A6 exceeds 60 tons, which may limit its ability to traverse certain terrains, particularly in urban environments or rugged landscapes. In addition, its track system is susceptible to damage from obstacles or anti-tank mines, compromising its maneuverability and potentially immobilizing the tank. Observing the lack of success in Leopard tank offensives on the Russo-Ukraine battlefield, analysts from the anti-tank defenders have begun to question the resilience of the tank. This skepticism is further fueled by the tank's previous defeats in other conflicts, including Syria, Afghanistan, and Iraq. Does this indicate that the German promotion of the Leopard tank was, in fact, exaggerated? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.